welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a video on fake eyelashes. The other day I got a massive delivery of eyelashes from iKatehouse. Thank you guys for that. I got about 70 pairs, so I figured that now was the time to do an eyelash video. I was not happy with my last eyelash video, so this time I'm going to be showing you a lot of different ways to wear eyelashes, strip lashes, individual lashes, layering lashes, or you know, doubling up, wearing 2 pairs at once, and lower lashes, as well as how to remove eyelashes and what tools you really need. So when applying false eyelashes, there's a few different ways you can do it. You can use your hands, which I don't recommend just because your hands are really big and clumpy. There's eyelash applicators, so stuff like this, which is where you pinch the lashes in there and then apply that. But my favorite method of choice is with tweezers. These are lash tweezers that I have had, well, they're not lash tweezers, they're actually stamp collecting tweezers, but they're just perfect because they're flat on the top. Now, as for glue, I only use latex adhesive because I find that it's much easier. Latex adhesive is made with a latex base, so basically it's a bit rubbery, or it is rubbery. That means that it's just so much easier to clean up and pull off because it just seems to come off in a clump rather than the non-latex ones, which are much more messy in my opinion, and when they get stuck to something they do not come off. And I mean, unless you're allergic to latex, I suggest using latex adhesive, and they make clear latex adhesive, which comes out white but then dries clear, and dark toned latex adhesive, which comes out grey and then dries black. The one that I'm currently using is the Ardell for strip lashes. It's called Lash Grip, and these are the ones that are latex, but they also have non-latex by Ardell as well, and again I got those from iKatehouse. You might also need a pair of scissors. I ordered these from iKatehouse just because I didn't have a pair, and they're kind of shaped like a bird. Can you see that? That's the head. It's like a... what kind of bird is that? Oh my god, I didn't even notice that, and they're the legs. What will they come up with next? You need these to like trim the lashes. Unless you've got really massive eyes, the eyelashes will probably need to be trimmed so that they fit your eye. Now I think that's all the tools you need: eyelashes, an applicator, some scissors, and the glue. So now we're just gonna get started, and I'm gonna start out with individual eyelashes. So firstly I'm going to show you how to use single lashes, and these are basically the lashes that are just one little eyelash. These are by Carrie in medium black, and that is what they look like. On the side they're quite long. Then I'm going to take my clear latex eyelash adhesive. As I said before, if you're allergic to latex, obviously don't get this one. What I do is I make like a little palette out of my knuckle and just put a little dollop of glue on the knuckle. I always use tweezers for single eyelashes because you need to be able to place them quite close, and they're a little bit more fumbly because it's only one little piece. And these are my stamp collecting tweezers, but any tweezers work. Now taking your tweezers, pick up one of the lashes by sliding underneath and getting as close to the root as possible, and pluck the lash out of its little resting place. And then on that little black dot at the end, dip it into the latex adhesive and wait maybe 20 seconds until it's a bit tacky. I always wait until the glue's tacky because then once you place it, it's going to stick much easier. I find that these have a tendency to fall and move position a little bit once you put them in, so make sure that the glue's quite tacky. With strip lashes I often just place them on wet so that I can move them around, but these, they're a little bit more difficult, I find. So it's probably been about 15-20 seconds, and I'm going to check that the lash is sort of facing the right way. Yes, it's curving the right way. And I'm going to start at the outer corner. So I'm going to sort of try to place it where I see my outer lashes, and you dig it right into the lash line. You can feel it on your skin. And let go. Don't know if you can see it, that's it right there. And that's sitting there quite nicely. Repeat the process. So pluck the lash out, dip it in the glue, wait 20 seconds, and then right next to it, place the falsie. And keep repeating. And that's one of the eyes done. Now I added about 20 individual lashes to each eye, and only about halfway to 3/4 of the way in. And so it looks very nice. but it's a lot more time consuming. And so that is how I use individual lashes. I do really like the effect. It's much more natural. It's great for a daytime event, like if you're wanting to lengthen your lashes for a party during the day, a barbecue, maybe even a wedding. Some people like the really natural look. So because when you place them, you're not going to get them really perfect, it does look much more natural. Now you can reuse individual lashes. I just plucked mine out carefully one by one and just put them back in the packet, just threw them in there. Later on you can carefully pick off the glue with your nails and then reuse them, and it should be totally fine. Alright, now let's move on to the strip lashes. Now for strip lashes, you can still use strip lashes if you're not using any eyeliner. Just look for some lashes that have an invisible band. That is, the lashes are tied to what looks like fishing wire. If you can see that, the band looks invisible, and that is what makes it very nice and natural when you place them on your lid. So it just looks like the lashes are growing straight from your eyelid. You can also get lashes with a black band. That's where the piece of string that the lashes are tied to is black. With these, I recommend that you have black eyeliner and that you use a dark tone or clear glue. You can go with either for these. I'm going to show you how to apply lashes, and I am going to use a liquid liner. This is the NYX, the curve liner, and I did pick this up in my haul from iCade House. It's really cool because you hold it like that. I'm just going to draw a thin liquid liner on the top lash line. Now I'm going to take these red cherry wispy lashes, and hopefully you can see where they get their name from. They're just very wispy and they're very, very long. To remove them from the pack, I just take the flat side of my finger and pull down to just lift them away carefully. And by doing that, I'm grabbing onto a lot of hairs at once, thereby not pinching one little hair which would, you know, damage the lashes. So I just take my tweezers. There's no glue on them yet. Right now we're just measuring them against the eye. So I usually find that if I lay them on top, I can open my eye and see what they're going to look like. Now I think I might cut these because they're a tad long. You might not be able to see this, but on the inner part the lashes are a bit shorter and then they get longer toward the end. I'm going to cut from the outer part to ensure that I don't remove any of the tapering in of the inner part of the eyelash, because that is a natural occurrence in the eyelash. The eyelashes are shorter toward the inner part, so always cut from the outer part and cut off one little segment at a time. And then measure them again. That looks about right to me. Now your eyelashes are ready to apply. With the tweezers, pinch them quite close but not on the band, about 2 or 3 millimeters from the band. That way you've got a lot of control when placing them and you can get nice and close to the lash line. If you hold them further back like that, they might sort of bend and everything. When you're trying to put them on, you might not be able to get as close as you want. Because I've got the black eyeliner on, I can use dark adhesive or clear. I'm going to use the dark just to show you something different. I'm going to put some on my knuckle, as always. Now take your lashes and run the band lightly through the glue. Now I don't actually wait for these to dry, because I find that because they're on a band, they pretty much sit where they're going to. But if you don't happen to sit them where you want it to, you've then got, you know, some room for error and you can move them around. So I'm coming in from above my lashes, looking down into a mirror which is right there. And I'm laying it down. I've got my pinky on my brow for stability. And then when I have it in place, I press it down on my lash line. Then I grab the inner part of the lash and press it down against my lash line. And then the outer part, press down at the outer part. And that is how you apply strip false eyelashes. Now I'll show you what it looks like on my right eye without any eyeliner on. This time I'm going to use clear eyelash adhesive. Push the lashes back so that they're right in the lash line and also facing up so you can really see them. So that's the eyelashes on, one with eyeliner and one without. Now did you know that you can actually layer fake eyelashes and wear 2 or maybe 3, however many you really want, at once? That way you can sort of customize your eyelash and get a really dramatic effect. So I've got some wispy lashes on. I wonder what they would look like if I layered some spikier lashes on. I've got these eyelashes by Kiss, and these are very spiky lashes. This is what they look like. They're very different to the wispies. They're sort of in little clumps. So I'm just going to peel these off. So I've got the lashes and I'm pinching them in there. These are quite short, so I don't need to cut them. Then apply some glue on top and any colour because you've got black on the lid already, so you could use dark or white. Apply them directly over the top using the same steps as we did before. Can you see the difference? Maybe you'll see more of a difference on this side because they don't have the liner on this side. As you can see, they're much more dramatic. Now, what about lower lashes? You can apply lower lashes with a really smoky eye. They look very effective, but you really should have some product on the lower lash line for these because they're a little bit more difficult to get right into the lash line. These are lower lashes by Red Cherry, the number 602. So I've got the eyelashes here and I've already trimmed a few off the end. Now I'm going to take some clear lash glue, then pinch the lashes very close to the band with your tweezers. You need to look a bit further straight ahead, so I'm going to put my mirror here. Carefully bring the lashes up underneath your natural eyelashes. Then when you hit the skin, hold it. And then take the inner part and push it up as close as you can to the lash line. Same with the outer corner. So now the lashes are on, but they're sort of facing down. They're like stuck against my skin because I came from that way. Take the end of your tweezers or a pencil or something and go up underneath both sets of lashes and start lifting up. Do this before they're dry. This is going to ensure the lashes dry facing out, just like your real lashes do. Now, lower lashes are always a little bit harder to hide because they're a lot more difficult to get right close and into the lash line. So take a bit of black eyeshadow and press it just over the lashes and over the band. And that's just how I like to wear my lower lashes. With a really smoky eye, it looks fantastic. I wouldn't wear them under my eye without any liner there at all. I would never do that. It just wouldn't look as good. In order to remove fake eyelashes, just take a cotton tip or a Q-tip with makeup remover on it and run it over the lash line. And then you can take the lashes and carefully peel them away. And it's very harmless to your eye if you dissolve the glue a little bit with some makeup remover. Now, to remove glue from your eyelashes, what I do is I pinch the lashes between my thumb and forefinger, and then I just use my nails to pull any glue away. This is why I like latex adhesive, because it can be pulled really easily because it comes off in a little clump. Okay, so that concludes my video on how to apply false eyelashes. I obviously covered individual eyelashes, strip eyelashes, doubling up your eyelashes, and underneath the eyelashes, and removing eyelashes. Hopefully I covered everything. If you've got any questions, put them in the comments and I'll try to answer them all. I used all iCade House eyelashes in this video, and I'm actually an affiliate for iCade House, so I'll put my link below. That means if you buy anything from iCade House using that link, I'll make a percentage. You don't have to use the link, but if you do, it really helps me and supports making my videos, and I'd really appreciate it. Yeah, but thank you everyone for watching, and I'll see you in the next tutorial. Bye.